Hello everyone, you are welcome to Mathematics Tour. This is IGCSE Mathematics Paper 3 written in October 2023. This is variant 3.1. If you are seeing this channel for the first time, please kindly subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to receive notification anytime I upload a new video. Also, like, comment and share this video. There are 10 questions in this paper. Let's jump into the first one. Write the number 6.5 million in figures. So that is 6.5 millions. So you know that you should have 6 zeros before the million. So now we have 6 million, that is 6. Then we should have 6 digits, but we are having a half, that will be 500. That is half of a million. Then we have 0 here. So the correct answer will be 6,500,000. So this is the same as 6.5 million. 1b, write 37,508 correct to the nearest thousand. So in this number, the thousand there is 37, and 508 is your decider. If it is 500 and above, you round it up, it becomes 1,000. Otherwise, it becomes 0. So this is 508. So we're gonna have to round it up. That will be 1,000. So we have 37,000 plus 1,000. So our answer will be 38,000. 1c, from this list of numbers, write down a factor of 18. A factor of 18 would be a number that can divide 18 without a remainder. So in this case, 6 and 9 can divide 18 without a remainder. So therefore, any one of them could be your answer. So you could write 6 and you could write 9. A multiple of 12. A multiple of 12 will be an integer multiplied by 12. So that will be 12 times 1, 12, 12 times 2, 24, 12 times 3, 36, and so on and so forth. So in this case, 36 will be the multiple of 12 that is available in the list of given numbers. Roman figure 3, a square number. A square number will be a number got from an integer multiplied by itself. Okay, for instance, 1 times 1, 1, 2 times 2, 4, 3 times 3, 9, and so on and so forth. 4 times 4, 16. Okay, so here we have 9, that is 3 times 3, and we also have 36, which is 6 times 6. So any one of them could also be your answer. Since I've written 36 here, so let me just pick 9. Okay, so but it's okay if you still pick 36. Okay, so Roman figure 4, a prime number. A prime number is a number that has only 2 factors, 1 and itself. It cannot be less than 2 factors, and it cannot be more than 2 factors. So in this case, the only prime number you have here is 31. Put 31 here. Let's go to Roman figure 5, an irrational number. An irrational number is a number that cannot be written as a fraction. That is, you cannot write it as p over q, where q is not equals to 0. So you can write 6 as 6 over 1, 9 as 9 over 1. Square root of 100 is 10, which could be written as 10 over 1. So this could be written as 28 over 1. This could be written as 31 over 1. So this will give you a decimal number that does not end. Okay, so if you take your calculator, it will give you it will give you non-terminating decimal number without repeated digits. So this will give you 32 over 1. This will give you 36 over 1. So this is the only irrational number there. So I'll put square root of 1,000 as an irrational number. So part D, Roman figure 1, put one pair of brackets in each statement to make it correct. So you can always try and improve. So let's put it at here first, between 24 and -4. So let's see. If we do this, this will give us 24 minus 4, that will be 20. 20 times 3, that will be 60. 60 plus 2, that will be 62. In case it doesn't work out, you just have to select another two numbers, okay, until you are right, okay. So let's go to the next one. We want to get 4. So of course, we still have the same question, and we want to get different answer. So if I should put the bracket here, that will give me 62, just like what I did up here. So let's try another one. If I put it here, okay, so I have to follow board math. So I will do 4 times 3, okay, first. That is, if I put it here, so I have to do this first according to rule of board math. Okay, 4 times 3, 12. 24 minus 12, that will be 12. 12 plus 2, that will be 14. So that means it cannot be there, it's wrong over there. So let's try another one. So let's try this and this. So this one will give me 3 plus 2, that will be 5. After that, I will do multiplication. 4 times 5, that will be 20. Then finally, I can do 24 minus 20, that will be 4. So this is correct. So let's go to 1E, 3 over 4 as a decimal number. So you can have 3 over 4 like this. 4 goes in 3. That is impossible. So you write 0 here, put your decimal point here, add 0 to this. 4 goes in 30. That will be 7 times, as 4 times 7 gives 28. So 30 subtract 28, that will be 2. So let's add 0 to this 2, that will be 20. 4 goes in 20, that will be 5. So that implies that 3 out of 4 as a decimal number will be 0.75. So that is pretty easy. So let's go to the next question. That will be question 1F. Work out 3 over 7 of 126. So here you can write this as 3 over 7. Of means multiplication. Then 126 is the same as 126 over 1. So what can go here? You can reduce this. Let's check if 7 can go. So 7 goes in 12 once. Remainder 5. So put the 5 here to make 56. 7 goes in 56 8 times, as 7 times 8 gives 56. So that means 7 can go in 126. So, and it goes in itself once. So we are left with 3 times 18 over 1 times 1. So this will give us 54. Okay, so you have your calculator. 3 times 8 is 54. So 1 times 1 is 1. So 54 over 1 remains 54. So let's go to 1G. Write down the value of reciprocal of 0.5. So 0.5 is the same thing as 5 over 10, or you could simply write it directly as 1 over 2. Okay, so 0.5 is the same thing as 1 over 2, and you can reduce this to 1 over 2. So now to get the reciprocal, I just have to flip the numerator and the denominator, and that will be 2 out of 1, which is the same as 2. So let's go to 1H. Without using a calculator, work out 5 whole, 2 over 3 minus 2 whole, 1 over 5. So let's subtract the whole numbers. This will be 5, subtract 2. Then we are left with 2 out of 3 minus 1 out of 5. So this will give us 3 whole. Then we need to use any method of our choice to do this subtraction. For me, I'll try to make them common denominators. Then that will be pretty easy for me. If you want, you can find the lowest common multiple of 3 and 5. And if you like, you can cross multiply. So there are different methods you could use to solve this. So for me, I will try to make them have common denominators. So this will be 2 over 3, then multiply by this denominator, that is times 5 times 5. Also minus 1 over 5, multiply by this denominator, that will be times 3 times 3. So they're going to have common denominator now. So this will be 3O, 2 times 5, 10 over 3 times 5, 15. Then minus 1 times 3, that will be 3 over 5 times 3, that will be 15. So since they have common denominators, then I can easily subtract the numerators from one another. So I can have 10 subtract 3, then out of 15. So this is gonna give me 3 whole. 10 subtract 3, that would be 7 out of 15. So I have 3 whole, 7 out of 15. So let's go to the next question. So that will be question 2. The diagram shows a circle. The diameter of this circle is 168 millimeters. So we can just draw a line here to indicate the diameter. So if the diameter is 168 millimeters, write down the radius of the circle. So the radius of the circle is half of the diameter. So we can easily divide 168 millimeters by 2, and that will be 84 millimeters. So Roman figure 2, on the diagram, draw a chord of this circle. So a diameter is also a chord, so which is also correct. It is the longest chord of a circle, but you can draw another one if you want. So you put another one here. So this is a chord. A chord is a straight line that touches 2 points on the circumference, okay, of a circle, okay. So that is a chord. So let's go to the next question. Part B, the scale drawing shows the position of shape A and the position of shape B. The scale is 1 centimeter, represents 6 kilometers. So we can have centimeters ratio kilometers, and that will be 1 to 6. Then let's scroll down to see the question. Another shape C is 45 kilometers from shape B on a bearing of 124 degrees. Okay, so we need to convert 45 kilometers to centimeters. That will be the scale drawing. So 45 divided by 6 will be 7.5. So if you multiply this by 7.5, that's 7.5 times 1 will give you 7.5. So that means the length of distance BC is 7.5. So we need to find the angle by, you need to measure the angle by using protractor. So we put the center here, then we measure out 124. So 124 will be somewhere around here. Okay, so let's put a dot here, somewhere here. Then what we need to do, we need to place the ruler here, then it passes through this dot here, this particular dot, it passes through this dot, then we measure 7.5. So that is what we need to do. So I just want to make sure that it is well set. Okay, so you put the 0 at point P, sorry, you put 0 at point B, then you adjust this a little bit so that the line can pass through that angle. Okay, so now I can draw 7.5. I can measure out 7.5 now. So it will be up to this point here. So this is 7.5. So this will be point C, this particular one. Okay, so that will be point C. Okay, so I can easily so that is how to locate point C. So I can write 7.5 centimeters here. Then I need to we need to go to Roman figure 2, find the actual distance of shape C from shape A. So before we can get to the actual length, so we need to get the scale length, okay, the value on the scale. Okay, so what you need to do, let's join this line together, that is these 2 points A and C. So we draw a line from here and here. So you place it here, then you measure out this. Okay, so for me, if I measure this line, it will be incorrect because I'm using a soft copy, and the length will have been magnified, okay, due to the fact that I uploaded it on this platform. So it will not give me the actual length, okay. So but on paper it will give you 9.5 if you measure the distance AC. So that's what you will get. So I just need to explain this to you because that is the that will be an error. Okay, so if I'm measuring with this, okay, so this will give you 10.4, so which is wrong. So it's because the error is due to the fact that I uploaded it on this platform where I'm solving the question. So the magnitude of the paper will have increased. Okay, so but on paper the actual length is 9.5 centimeters. Okay, so that is what we need to do. So I'll just write 9.5 centimeters here. So this is the scale reading. Okay, we need to get the actual reading now. So we already know that the relationship between centimeters and then kilometers is 1 to 6. So now we have 9.5 here. So that means this was multiplied by 9.5. So we need to do the same thing here to get the equivalent in kilometers. So if you do this, it will give you 57 kilometers. So that means the actual distance of ship C from ship A is 57 kilometers. So let's go to the next question. 2C Roman figure 1. Show that the interior angle of a regular octagon is 135 degrees. So to do this, you have to firstly get the exterior angle, one exterior angle of a regular octagon. So we know that the sum of the exterior angles of any regular polygon will be a 360 degrees. So one exterior angle of a regular octagon will be 360 degrees divided by 8. So if you divide this by 8, so that will give you 45. Okay, so it will be equals to 45 degrees. So one exterior angle of a regular octagon is 45 degrees, and we know that one interior angle plus one exterior angle add up to 180 degrees because they are actually on a straight line. The two angles are on a straight line. So we can easily say that one interior angle will be equals to 180 minus one exterior angle, which is 45 degrees here. So this will give us 135 degrees. So we have shown that. Roman figure 2. Show that two regular octagons and a square meet at a point without any gaps. Okay, so if they meet without any gaps, that means this and this should add up to 360 degrees. Okay, so we've already found one interior angle of a regular octagon to be 135. So this is 135. This will also be 135. So a square has each interior angle to be 90 degrees. So this will be a right angle here for the square. So you can put 90 degrees here. So if you add 135, okay, let's multiply it by 2 for the two angles, this and this. Okay, then add 90 degrees. So you should get 360 degrees. So that implies that there is no gap between these angles. Okay, so that has been shown. Okay, part D, the diagram shows point D, E, and F on the circumference of a circle. DF is a diameter of the circle. Find angle EDF. So we need to find this angle. Okay, so since DF is a diameter of a circle. So that means this angle here will be an angle in a semicircle that will be 90 degrees. So this angle EDF and angle EFD, so these two must add up to 90 degrees. That is, they are complementary angles. So because they add up to 90 degrees. So what we can do now is to say that EDF will be equals to 90 subtract 49, and that will give us 41 degrees. So that means the value of angle EDF excuse me, will be equals to 41 degrees. Okay, so let's go to the next question. That will be question 3. Question 3. The bar chart shows the country in which each of 80 students live. How many of these students live in Brazil? So Brazil will be here, and it is half of this. So that is 9, because from here to here should be 10. Okay, so each step is 2. Okay, so this will be 9. So let's scroll down and write 9 here. In which country do the largest number of these students live? Okay, so if you look at it very well, let's go back to the chart. That is India. So we have India as the answer here. Then we've got 3. How many more of these students live in China than live in Australia? So how many students live in China? Let's see. China is 18. Then Australia is 11. Australia is 11. So we can just say 18 minus 11. So that would be 7. Find the percentage of the students who live in the US. So how many students live in the USA? So that would be 19. Okay. So you have 19 out of the total. The total is 80. Then multiplied by 100%. If you do this to give you 23.75, so let's put 23.75 here. So let's go to the next question. That will be 3B. In Hobart, the temperature at 8 a.m. was -3 degrees Celsius, and the temperature at 3 p.m. was 7 degrees Celsius. Okay, so find the difference in the temperature between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. So this will be, I say 10, then 7 minus 3. Okay, so that can give you the answer. That will be 10. Okay, and since you want to get the difference there, so from -3 to 7, okay, if you count, the gap or the step will still be 10 if you are counting. So Roman figure 2, the temperature at 10 p.m. was 12 degrees Celsius lower than at 3 p.m. So don't forget that at 3 p.m. it is 7, right? So that means we have 7 here, okay, at 3 p.m. So if it is lower, then that means we have to count down, okay? So that is from 7, you go to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and so on and so forth until you get to the actual one. But to quickly get there, so you can easily say 7 minus 12, okay? So if it is lower, so you subtract. If it is higher, you add, okay? So 7 minus 12 will give you -5, okay? So that will be the temperature at 10 p.m. So -5 degrees Celsius, okay? Part C, the table shows the favorite language that each of 80 students studies. So we have the table here. So we are asked to complete the pie chart to show this information. So the first thing you need to do is to calculate the sectorial angles, okay? So when you calculate the sectorial angles, then you can use that to complete the pie chart. So to do this, you have to do, for this one will be 12 over total, that is 80 times 360. So if you do this, it will give you 54 degrees for French. Then for Spanish, it will be 26 over 80 times 360 degrees. So this will give you 117 degrees. And the third and the last one to be for English, 42 over 80 times 360 degrees, and that will give you 189 degrees. So we can take a protractor and complete this now. So let's pick a protractor. So the protractor is here. So let's grab this here and use it to draw. So what you will do is to measure each of these angles, okay, from the by using a protractor. So let's put this one like this. We need to rotate it. Yes. So the first one is 54 degrees. So put it here, the center at here, okay. Then you set this, it's at 0. Yes. Okay. So 54 for the first one. So that will be from here to here, 54, 0, 10, 54 will be somewhere around here. This is 55. So let's put a dot here. Okay, let's put a dot here. Okay, so I can easily join them together now. So it will be something like this. From here, you draw a line and it passes through this point here. So it will be here. So that is for the first one. So this will be 54 degrees. Okay. So another thing you could do, so you can continue from here again and measure the next one. So let's see, the first one is French. So then you can measure Spanish. Okay. So this is French. And write French here. So you take your protractor as well. So let's rotate it again. So we want to measure another one. So that will be 117. Okay, the center here again. Then you adjust this very well. Okay, so we're going to do this. So I can also magnify this so that it will be here. No problem. So we can do this, set it very well. Then you place it here. Okay, so let's adjust this a little bit to be on 0. Okay, good. So the next one will be 117. So let's scroll up a little bit. 117 will be here. This 105, 106, and 7 will be here. So let's put a dot here. So somewhere around there. Then we need to connect it again. So by drawing a line from here, then up to this point here. Okay, so you have to set them very well. You can use your ruler to do that, but for me, you can easily trace it like this. Okay, so this will be 117 degrees. Okay, and that will be for Spanish. Okay, so let's remove this. So that is Spanish. So, and of course, this one will be 189 degrees, and that is for English. So this is how you can complete this. And if you look at this very well, it's more than 180, because if you trace something like this here, so this will be 180. So and this one is the extra 9 degrees there. Okay, so that is how to complete that. So let's go to the next question. That will be question 4. Okay, so for A, the diagram shows a cuboid with these dimensions on the 1 centimeter squared grid. Complete the net of the cuboid. One face has been drawn for you. So Cambridge is very nice by giving you one of the faces. Okay, so now we can, if you want to do this very well, you may want to label this. So I can call this point A, point B, point C, point D. Then for you to understand it better, then this can be E, F, then G, then you have H up here. So I can say that currently what I have here, let's see, this is 3. So let's see this one, 1, 2, 3. So this is 5. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can say I have the base here, that is A, B, then C and D. So this is 5 centimeters. So this will be 3 centimeters. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So this place is also 3. This place is 5. Okay. So now the next thing is to unfold the remaining sides. Okay. So let's unfold the two sides here. That is C, D, H, G. This side. So that means if I unfold it, that is 2 centimeters. So that means I'm going to have something like this. So from here, 2 centimeters will be like this. Oh, sorry, let's take that again. So here, from here, you draw 2 centimeters to be somewhere around there. Okay, I think that's good. Let's scroll up a little bit. So we complete the other one. So it will be something like this. Okay, then we can complete this like this. So we are good to go. So I can label this. So this will be I already have C, D, then G will be here, then H will be somewhere here. Okay, so that is, let's roll up. Can you see that? Okay, so let's do the same thing for side A, B, F, E. So they are equal because they are of the same size. Okay, so we'll draw the same thing here. So from here you have 2. This must be 2. Then this will come down from here. Then, sorry, let's undo that. So you have this here like this. Okay, then you have this here like this. Let's undo that. So pick it from here and join it here. Okay, so this is what you have here. So this will be 3 centimeters. This will be 2. This will be 2. So this is also 3. This will be 2. This will be 2. So if you go to the cuboid again, see that will be F and E respectively here. F and this is E. Okay, so this will be easy for you to understand. So the next thing is to unfold E, F, G, H. So if I unfold it, it will be vertically up. Okay. So if I unfold it again, that means it's going to go further to the back, okay? And I'll need to, so that will drop or that will unfold A, D, H, E, okay? It's just like you opening the top, okay? So E, F, G, H will be facing up vertically like this, okay? So then that means by that time, you are having 2 faces, okay? So at the bottom, we have A, D, H, E, and on top we have E, H, E, F, G, H. Okay, so now if you now drop the 2 now, you see that E, F, G, H will go further, then followed by that it will go further. That means A, D, H, E will come before it. So that means the implication is that A, E, H, D will come first. So let's drop that. That is 2 centimeters and 5 centimeters. That's the dimension. So the length is 5 centimeters. So just have to drop 2 centimeters here. So let's drop 2 centimeters here like this. 2 centimeters. Then we'll also drop 2 centimeters here. Okay. Then this will be 5 centimeters here. Okay. Fine. So you can label this. This will be this is 2 centimeters. So this will be 2 centimeters, and this remains 5 centimeters. Okay, so the last one will be the top that we need to unfold now. That is E, F, G, H. So the length is 5 centimeters and the width is 3 centimeters. So that means you have to drop 3 centimeters down. So like this, it will be 3 centimeters, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so from here again, you have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then finally you have the 5 centimeters somewhere like this. Okay, so sorry, let's retake that. So let's put it here. Okay, so we have 5 here, we have 3 here, you have 3 here. So this is how to unfold the cuboid. Okay, so let's go to Roman figure 2. Calculate the surface area of the cuboid. Okay, so the surface area of the cuboid is very easy. So you just have to be 2 into the product of each of the 3 faces there. Okay, so we are putting 2 outside here, so that will be 6 faces altogether if we do that. So we can pick them, that is 5 against 3. Let me go to the shape. So I can do this face, it will be 5 times 3, that will be the area. So for the other one too, at the back, it will be 5 times 2. So the front, it will be 5 times 2. The back will also be 5 times 2. So they are the same. So you just have to do 5 times 2. So for this one, for the base and the top, it will be 5 times 3 times 2. So for the side, it will be 3 times 2. So I'll just put everything in brackets here. Then I'll do 5 times 3. So for one face, then plus 5 times 2 for another face, then plus 3 times 2 for another face, and I have 3 faces here. So when we multiply by 2, we have 6 faces. So if you do this, you get 2 into brackets 15 add 10, then add 6. If you add everything together, you get 31. 2 into 31, and the final answer is 62 centimeter squared. So let's go to the next question. That will be part B. The diagram shows 2 solids, a cube and a right-angled triangular prism with the given dimensions. Both solids have the same volume. So the implication is that the volume of the cube denoted by this is equals to the volume of the of the prism, okay, of the triangular prism, okay, to be equal. So from there we can get the volume of a cube. It will be L cube, that is 6 cube, and equals to volume of this prism will be area of the cross section. The cross section is right angle, so we need to find the area of the cross section. Then once we get that, we can get the volume. So area, okay, of the cross section of the prism, cross section, okay, of the prism will be equals to area of a triangle. That will be 4 times x over 2. So this will be 2x. So this is the area. So the volume of the prism, the volume of the prism will be equals to 2x times the distance between the two cross sections. That will be 9. So that will be equals to 18x. So I can easily put 18x here. Okay. So 6 cube will give us 216 to be equals to 18x. If you divide both sides by 18, okay, so the value of x will be equals to 12. Okay, you get 12 centimeters as the value of x. So you can scroll down and put x equals to 12 centimeters here. So let's go to the next question. That will be question 5. A railway line has 3 stations: town, port, and cove. Train A leaves town for cove, and train B leaves cove for town. So as you can see them, this is train A from here moving towards this direction, okay, and then this is train B, okay, moving towards this direction. Fine. Okay, so question A, write down the time that train B leaves cove. Okay, so if you look at it here, train B is here, trace it down, that is 1410. So scroll down, that is 1410. Part B, write down how long train A stops at port. Okay, train A, where is train A? This is train A, so it stops at port from here. Okay, so this point here. Okay, so if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, so that is 4 minutes, as each line represents a minute. So we have 4 minutes there. So the next one will be question C. How many more minutes does train A take to complete the whole journey than train B? Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to get the timing for B and also get the timing for A. Then we can now subtract. Okay, so for B, let's start with B. So B starts from 14:10 and it ends at 14:48. Yeah, okay. So 14:10, from 14:10 to 14:48. So that means the time taken will be 14:48, okay, minus 14:10, okay. So this will give us 38 minutes, okay. So come down here. So B implies 38, okay, minutes, okay. So let's do for train A. So that is from 14:00 to 14:40. So that will be 40 minutes. If you do 14:40 minus 14:00, so that will be 40 minutes. Okay, this implies 40 minutes. So just additional 2 minutes. Okay, so we have 2 minutes here. So if you do 40 minus 38, so that gives 2 minutes. So write down the time that the two trains pass each other. Okay, so let's go to the graph, to the grid. So it is here, this particular point, and that will be the middle here. If you trace it down here, so it is the middle of 12:20 and 12:30. So that will be and it is the middle of 14:20 and 14:30. So that will be 14:25. So that is when they pass each other. Okay, so let's see the last one here. Work out the average speed of train A between town and cove in kilometers. Okay, town and cove. So train A between here and here. Okay, so we need to get the total distance, okay, as well as the total time taken. So if you look at this now, the distance is from here to the cove here. So that will be, let's see, the distance is from here to this point here. That is 23 kilometers. So and the time is already 40 minutes, but we need to convert it. Okay, so we can say the distance equals to 23 kilometers and the time equals to 40 minutes, so which is equals to 40 over 60 hour. So the average speed now is giving us total distance, okay, over total time. Okay, that will be 23 divided by the time. That will be 40 over 60. So if you scroll down, so you can have 23 times 60 over 40. Okay, so if you do this, you will get 34.5 kilometers per hour. Okay, so you get 35, sorry, I think that should be 34.5 kilometers per r. So let's go to the next question. That will be question 6. So we have this diagram here. Describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. So this is triangle A, this is triangle B. So if you label it, it's good to always label this. Okay, let's use another letter. This will be P, Q, and R. Okay, so this will be P prime, this will be R prime, this will be Q prime. That is the image of this. Okay, so A is the object and B is the image. So if you see, so now P is P was here, so P is here and P prime is here. So let's see. So what to make it to go 1 2, okay, 1 2, okay, and that's to the right, that is plus 2, 1 2 3, that is minus 3, okay, because it is downward. So it will be translation by 2 and minus 3, vector 2 minus 3. So we can write translation here, translation by the vector, okay, you can write it in coordinates like 2, then minus 3, okay, that's x equals to 2, y equals to negative 3, or you can write it as like this, as vector, in vector form. Okay, it's okay. So this is just 2 marks, so for the name of the transformation and by giving the coordinates, okay, of x and y, you have that marks. Okay, so part B, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto C. That is 3 marks, so you should have 3 things. That's just a clue for you. So we are dealing with A onto C. This is A, this is C. So we can label this P prime prime, then this will be R prime prime, then this should be Q prime prime. Okay, of course it is obvious, this is enlargement. From here you have 1 2, from the corresponding side you have 1 2 3 4 5 6. So it means the scale factor is equals to 3. 3 times 2 will give you 6. Okay, so the name of the transformation is enlargement by scale factor of 3. So we need to get the center of enlargement, and to do this we just have to join the corresponding points together from the object and the image. Okay, so let me firstly do this. Let's join this and this together, so we can enlarge this one up to this point here. Okay, so let's do this. So you may want to stretch this one too, like this. So R prime prime and R, so from here, so we can do this one too. Okay, so it passes through this, so you can see the answer is already showing. Okay, that is x equals to 4 and then y equals to 6. Okay, so this is the answer here. So x equals to 4, y equals to 6. So you may want to join the other side, that is this one. From here you also join this one too to confirm your answer. So you can see that you still have the same answer here. So now you can write there, you can say it is enlargement. We have enlargement, okay, by scale factor of 3, then center of enlargement will be center x equals to 4, then y equals to 6. So on the grid, draw the image of triangle A after a reflection in the line y equals to 6. So we want to reflect triangle A along y equals to 6. So that is the mirror line. So the mirror line is y equals to 6. It is this one. So we draw this, that is the mirror line. Okay, then to reflect it down, so let's count. So from point P you have 1. So let's count to 1. This will be 1. Okay, So this will be P prime prime prime. So for R, you have 1, 2, 3. So you have 1, 2, 3 as well. So it will be here. That will be R prime prime prime. Of course, the gap is just 2 and it remains 2 here. And finally, this one should be on this level as R. So it should be here, okay? Should be here. That will be Q prime prime prime. And of course, we want to confirm 1, 2, 3. So you have 1, 2, 3. So you can connect the 3 points together. So this and this. We have this and this. Then we have this and this. Okay, so that will be the image of triangle A along y equals to 6. Okay, so that is how to reflect it. So let's go to the next question. That will be question 7. So we are asked to simplify this. So this and this add up to 7a. Then this and this add up to negative 1b, which is b. So part B. P is equals to 8x plus 3y. Find the value of x when P equals to 21. So P is equals to 21 equals to 8x plus 3 into negative 5. So you have 21 equals to 8x minus 15. Then let's collect that times 21 add 15 equals to 8x. So if you add these two together, you get 36 equals to 8x. Okay, that implies that x equals to 36 over 8, and your final answer will be 4.5. That's the value of x. Part C, make V the subject of the formula s equals to kv squared, s equals to kv squared. So we want to make V the subject of the formula, then k has to leave that side. So we divide both sides by k. So that means we have v squared to be equals to s over k. But we need to get to make v the subject of the formula and not v squared. So we need to take square root of both sides. So this we cancel this. We have v to be equals to square root of s over k. So we have square root of s over k. Part D. Multiply out and simplify. So this and this will give you x squared. Then this and this will give you plus 5x. This and this will give you minus 3x. So this and this will give you minus 15. So we have x squared. This and this will give you plus 2. Then minus 15. So we have x squared plus 2x. Okay, sorry, 2x minus 15. So we have x squared plus 2x minus 15. So that is what you have there. So let's go to the next question. That will be part E. Nasir has x marbles. Okay, so that is Nasir is equals to x. Selena has 15 more marbles. That is Selena will be x plus 15 than Nasir. Okay, so Hanif H has 3 times as many marbles as Selena. That will be 3 into Selena's marbles. That will be x plus 15. Okay, in total they have 150 marbles. Find the value of x. So that means x add x plus 15. Then add 3 into x plus 15 should be equals to 150. So let's expand this bracket. You should have x plus 15 plus 3x plus 15 equals to 45 plus 3 times 15, 45, and equals to 150. So this and this add up to 2x. This and this add up to 5x. So you have 5x. Then this and this add up to 60. So we have plus 60 equals to 150. So 5x equals to 150 minus 60. We have 5x to be equals to 90. Then x equals to 90 over 5, which is equals to 18. So that means the value of x is equals to 18. So let's go to the next question. That will be question 8. So we are given this grid. Find the equation of line L in the form y equals to mx plus c. Okay, so c is the intercept on y-axis. So y equals to mx plus c. M is the gradient, which is rise over run, and then c is the intercept on y-axis. That is where the straight line touches the y-axis. So of course it is here, that's -5. So c is equals to -5. So from that intercept on y-axis, so we have some points we can rise and run to get the gradient from there. So but you see there's a point here, this particular point. We have another point here. Okay, so let's see how we can get to this point. So 1 2 2 up, 1 2 forward. That means you rise twice and you run once. So let's confirm from here again. 1 2, rise twice, run once, 1. So that means the gradient m is equals to 2 over 1. So the equation of line L will be y equals to 2x minus 5. So that is the equation, 2x minus 5. Part B, Roman figure 1. On the grid, draw the line y equals to x. So the line y equals to x is where the values of x and y are equal. So we have a point here. Sorry, let's undo that. We have a point here. So that will be x equals to 1, y equals to 1. We have another point here, x equals to 2, y equals to 2, x equals to 3, y equals to 3, x equals to 4, y equals to 4, and so on and so forth. So it will be here, and if you continue the other way around, okay, it will be x equals to 0, y equals to 0, -1, -1, -2, -2, and -3, -3. Okay, so that is what you need to do. Of course, you know this will be the line and they meet at this point here. So you may want to join the grid now, the point. So from here we draw like this and up to this one here. So that will be the line. Okay, so let's scroll down for the next question. So we have drawn the line y equals to this. So write down the coordinates of the point where the line y equals to x intersect the line y. Okay, so of course we got that already. So this will be x equals to 5, y equals to 5. So we have 5, 5 here. So the next question will be part C, Roman figure 1. So in this question, we are asked to complete the table of values for y equals to 8 over x. So you can just input this function or equation into your calculator and it will give you the values of x. So you don't need to work out this. So we have -2, we have -4, we have -8, we have 8, then we have 4, and finally we have 2 here. So this is what we are going to get here. Okay, so if you look at this down, that means there is a what? There is a breakout. Okay, we are going to have 2 curves. Okay, one for this and one for this, and they do not intersect. So that is the meaning of this space you have here. Okay, so Roman figure 2, on the grid, draw the graph of y equals to 8 over x for this given ranges, that is this and this. Okay, so I'm going to draw that and show you the output because I have to be scrolling up and down. So this is what we're going to have. And see the first one here and the second one over there. So let's see the next question. Question 9. Pure gold costs $42 per gram. The fraction of pure gold in an object is measured in carats. 1 carat means 1 out of 24 of the mass of an object is pure gold. Okay, so if you have 1 carat, it means 1/24 of the object contains pure gold. Henry buys a 9 carat gold bracelet weighing 16 grams. The price of the bracelet is $204. Is the price of the bracelet more or less than the cost of the pure gold in it? So you must show your working. Okay, so he has 9 carats, he has 9 carats, and then the weight is 16 grams. The cost price is this. Okay, so from there we know that 1 carat is equals to, implies 1/24 of the mass of the gold, so it will be times 20, it will be 16, okay, times 16. So that means this gives us the pure gold in 1 carat, but he has 9 carats, so 9 carat, the pure gold, so this will be the pure gold, okay, in 1 carat. So now pure gold in 9 carats will be this. Okay, let's write pure gold in 9 carats. Okay, let's remove this. In 9 carats, okay, will implies 1/24 times 16 then times 9. So this will give us the amount of pure gold inside the 16, inside the 9 carat. Okay, so if you do this, this will give us 6 grams. So this will be equals to 6 grams. So from here we know that pure gold costs $42 per gram, and there are 6 grams of pure gold in the 16 grams of the bracelet. So we can easily multiply 6 grams, that is 6 grams multiplied by 42. Okay, so you can say 6 times $42. Okay, so this will give us $252. So this is the cost price of the pure gold in the 16 grams bracelet. Okay, so now we can decide now, is the price of the bracelet more or less than the cost of the pure gold? So it is less than, so the price of the bracelet is less than the cost of the pure gold in it. So that is the conclusion. Okay, so the pure gold is more expensive than the bracelet. Okay, so B, a clock made of metals has a mass of 1080 grams. The mass of each metal in the clock is in the ratio, okay, you have copper, Cu for copper, Zn for zinc, and other metals, let's say others like this. Okay, so don't worry, we're not doing chemistry here, because actually Cu is meant for copper in chemistry and Zn is meant for zinc. Okay, so but this is just these are just symbols. Okay, so no worries. So we have the ratio to be 21:14:1. Calculate the mass of copper in this clock. Okay, so what is the total ratio? Okay, the total ratio will be 21 add 14 add 1. So that is the first thing you need to do, and you see that the total ratio will be 36. Okay, because if you add 1 to 21, that will be 22. 22 plus 14, that will be 36. Okay, so then the next thing is, how many lots of 36 are there in 1080? So lots of 36 in 1080 will be 1080 divided by 36, and if you do this, you will get 21. Okay, sorry, that will be 30. So you can take your calculator and do that. That will be 30. Okay, we have 30 here. Then to get the mass of copper, okay, so you have to multiply it by 30, or to get the mass of each of these elements or metals rather, you have to multiply by 30. Okay, but we are only interested in the mass of copper, so that will be 30 times 21, and this will give us 630 grams. So you have 630 grams. So that is what we have here. Okay, so let's go to the next question. That will be question okay, that will be part C, that is 9C, Roman figure 1. So there are 110 people in a group. So G is equals to people who own gold jewelry, then people who own silver jewelry. So 18 people own both gold jewelry and silver jewelry. So that means I can easily put 18 here. Okay, and 46 own gold jewelry. So if 46 own gold jewelry and you have 18 here, so you can easily do 46 minus 18. So that will give you 28 here. That is gold only. Then 11 people own no gold jewelry and no silver jewelry. So 11 will be here. So the total population will be here, and that is 110. Okay, so we need to complete this Venn diagram. Okay, so what you need to do is to add these three together. 11 add 28 add 18, then subtract it from 110. So that means you're going to have 110 subtract this, add this, should give you 57. Then that will be 53. Okay, so you have 53 here for those who own silver jewelry only. So write down the cardinality of G intersection S. So it is here. So the answer is 18. Then Roman figure 3. One of the 110 people is chosen at random. Write down the probability that this person owns gold jewelry but not silver jewelry. That is gold only over total. So gold only is 28. Okay, so that will be 28 out of total 110, and that will give you 14 over 55. If you reduce 14 over 55. So part D, use set to describe the shaded region. So that will be E union F. Okay, the combination of the two sets. Okay, so we can go to the next question now. So that will be question 10, which is the last one. Okay, we have these two triangles. Triangle PQR is mathematically similar to triangle UVW. Calculate VW. Okay, so let's take the ratio of corresponding sides. Okay, so let's take it like this first. We can have QR over PR. So let's do the same thing in this angle. Let's start with VW over UW. Okay, so let's key in the values. So QR is 12.8 over PR is 9.6 equals to VW is what you want to get over UW is 14.4. Okay, so if you cross multiply, okay, we're going to have VW times 9.6, but of course I'm going to use that to divide both sides, so I can have 9.6 here, then multiply 12.8 by 14.4. So if you do this, VW should give you 19.2. You have 19.2 centimeters here. So part B, ABC is a right angle triangle. Calculate BC. Okay, so this is the hypotenuse. Always start from there. So AC squared equals to AB squared plus BC squared. So we have 9.1 squared equals to 3.5 squared plus BC squared. So you can collect like times. So we have 9.1 squared minus 3.5 squared equals to BC squared. Take square root of both sides. So you have BC to be equals to the square root of 9.1 squared minus 3.5 squared. So if you do this, you should get the value of BC to be 8.4 centimeters. Let's go to the next question. That will be question 10C. DEF is a right angled triangle. Calculate EF. So EF is adjacent, and we have the hypotenuse. So we can use SOHCAHTOA, then TOA. So we have adjacent and hypotenuse. We are using cos. Okay, so we can say cos theta already. So in this case, theta is 35. So cos 35 equals to adjacent. That is EF we need to get over the hypotenuse. That is DF, which is 8.4. So if you cross multiply, so let's scroll down a little bit. So we're going to get EF to be equals to 8.4 times cos 35. So you can input this into your calculator and you will get the answer straight away. So this will give you 6.55 or 88? Let me confirm this. It is 6.88 centimeters. So let's go to the next question. That is part D. JKL is a right angle triangle. Calculate angle JKL. JKL, we need to get this angle. So we can name this theta. So this will be opposite and this will be adjacent. So we are using TOA, opposite over adjacent. So you can say tan theta is equals to opposite, which is 10 centimeters over the adjacent, which is 8 centimeters. Okay, so you can have theta to be equals to tan inverse of into 10 over 8. Okay, so if you input this into your calculator, you should get theta to be equals to 51.4 degrees. So you have 51.4 degrees. Okay, so I think this is the end of this solution. So watch out for another variant. That will be variant 32. Until then, stay cool and enjoy yourself. Thanks.